many people are calling for a ceasefire. Interesting that it's mostly directed at Israel and not Hamas. If you're asking Israel to pull its punches, to institute these pauses for the sake of innocents in Gaza, you're increasing the risk that Israelis will get killed, that long-term innocent Israelis in the future. Why not 6 hours? Why not 12 hours? Why not consult with the international community with the vote at the UN? Countries like Iran and Qatar. Better yet, why not make it unlimited? Just drop leaflets into Gaza telling all the residents, you know what, guys, take your time. All the time you need, and you'll notice on the back that we stapled us postcards to these leaflets. So when you're safe, why don't you write your name and your family's names on the postcard, send it back to Israel, and after we've received postcards from every last innocent man, woman, and child in Gaza letting us know that they're safe, then we'll send the IDF. Also, in the meantime, we'll not only lift blockades and restrictions on imports, Israel will give humanitarian aid themselves at the expense of innocents in Israel. If this all sounds insane and unreasonable, it's because it is. What this shows is the power of ideas, namely the morality of altruism. Even with war in Ukraine, since the beginning of the invasion, a lot of these so-called anti-war types were begging Ukraine to just take the loss, put up with Putin because war is bad, and if you advocate that Ukraine stand up for themselves, then you're pro-war and you're really the bad guy here. A lot of people think that being altruistic, being quote-unquote moral, it's preferable to winning, which makes sense because winning in the context of war entails self-defense, prioritizing your values first. Whereas if Israel and Ukraine were to accept defeat, yeah, they'll lose, they'll suffer and sacrifice, but hey, at least they're doing the right thing. I want to talk about whether or not this is a win for Democrats. In a sense, it is, because Biden gets to play it both ways. He gets to pretend that he's pro-Israel while also caring about collateral damage and civilian casualties. There were demonstrations in Michigan, pro-Palestine demonstrations saying, we're not going to forget about this in 2024. So I'm not so sure this is a win for Democrats. They have an impossible task of pleasing the pro-Israeli Democrats and the anti-Israel Democrats.